Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Talk RGV. My name is Mike Singletary, your host. With me, as always, is my co-host Jerry Garza.
What's up, Mike?
How's it going, Jerry?
It's going, bro.
It's episode 92, so we're getting there.
Almost to 100.
Almost.
Brother.
What are we gonna do in the 100 though?
I don't know. Well, if TikTok's still alive, did you say you wanted to do a live?
We want to do live. Well, yeah. I don't know how that's gonna work.
Mike's gonna test it.
Do I just turn on the phone?
Mike's gonna be live at first, and you just see his face.
The face in the floor
Yeah.
and the sky. Yeah, something like that. I'm too old for this new technology, man, and that's because I'm not that old.
We won't be going live. It's one of those things that it's gonna be hard to do it
See,
because you're gonna have to put your phone there and
like, don't get us wrong. We've gotten pretty good at doing these things. We do this at one shot.
yeah.
We're
We're the best at this, man. I don't know how other people do it, but there ain't no edits or anything.
yeah. There ain't no edits unless Jerry like curses or something
That's
or
it.
or is out of pocket, como dicen los kids.
Well, I don't know if they say that now.
Yeah, I know. Well, anyways, yeah, it's one shot. We just go through and talk for half an hour, 45 minutes.
Yeah, pretty
So,
much.
Yeah,
And you could tell it's that one shot. I don't know how you edit it, but I mean when I see the clips and everything, you can tell
it's just one
steady.
shot.
It's
Yeah,
just
I mean the only thing I do is I do the video and audio separate, and then I bring it together in the computer. But for the most part, we don't cut, and we don't. Oh, I didn't like this section. Oh, I'm gonna cut it. Oh, I didn't like what I said here. And
Yeah, no, we pretty much
No,
go all
whatever.
out. Whatever I say, it's I mean it.
yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. So, but yeah, we'll play around with going live, man. I want to do that. I want to see go live and see how many people we actually get out of like the 1,000 followers that we
Yeah,
have on
man.
TikTok.
Thanks
TikTok, sorry.
to our TikTok followers. We hit 1,000.
Hit 1,000, man.
We hit 1,000 followers. That's a big number for us.
Yeah. Yeah, we're proud of that, man. And thank you all for following, man.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
So yeah, that's one of our talking points, TikTok. But I'll wait for a little bit later.
Also, you don't want to just go straight into it because I would think that's a good.
That's a good segue.
Yeah, it's a good segue.
Well, TikTok's back for 75 days.
At least
Like Trump did a administrative. What do they call it?
like an order.
See he executive ordered.
Another executive order.
He executive ordered the ban to be lifted for 75 days. So we've got TikTok for another 75 days.
Yeah. So a lot of people that had iPhones deleted it from their phone,
Yeah, that's one of the caveat things.
and now they can't get it back.
You can't get it back because the ban removed it from the Play Store.
Yes, and now people are selling their iPhones that have TikToks installed for like thousands of dollars.
Marking it up.
Hey man, anything for $1, huh?
Entrepreneurs.
Yeah, man. No, on Android you could just straight up install it. You can install it again, man.
Yeah.
Anything goes in Android, man. It's all good.
Yeah. But iTunes, I think you still can't download it on iTunes.
No, you
right?
can't. You can't.
Man, I wish I had that.
You wish you
It's
had an
like-
iPhone
it's
that you
an-
could sell
it's
that
an
has
ex-
TikTok.
It's like an extra $2,000 that you can get, right?
Yeah, and you just buy another iPhone and
You
you're
just buy a
set.
new one, and then you're set with an extra grand or
Yeah,
something.
exactly.
That's pretty awesome. But yeah, so there's 75 days for them to get their stuff in order, get everything.
Well, for the sake of us, hopefully it doesn't get banned because a lot of content creators depend on TikTok.
Yeah, a lot of people use it for their like job, basically. No,
Yeah.
that's how they get their
Yeah,
salary.
it's their money maker.
They go live and they get donations or they sell stuff on
yeah.
on TikTok shops and yeah. Pero se sintió feo, no? I mean, not you because you don't use it, but it did feel kind of like
There's something missing.
there's something missing. Yeah, man, because I started TikTok for this podcast and it's kind of like a little bit addicting. Their little feed is pretty cool, you know.
Their algorithm.
Their algorithm, you know, it follows you and it gives you good videos to watch and yeah, I can see the attraction.
Mm-hmm.
And when it went black, man, even I felt a little. I'm like, okay, go back to Instagram.
Yeah, some people were like, "Oh man, I don't know how they do it with the Instagram feed and all that." People didn't like it.
People were getting withdrawals, man,
Yeah.
and they were.
I use Instagram videos. I don't really care. So To me, I don't see the difference between that and TikTok, but apparently it's a big difference.
See. But we have 75 days for them to work it out. So
Yeah.
then you have like big time businessmen like Mr. Beast and others. They're wanting to.
Well, I don't know if they're big time businessmen, but I know he's a big time,
YouTuber.
Yeah, YouTuber. He has straight up a lot of money, so
Yeah.
he says he wants to buy it. So
Yeah, and then I think he posted on his X that he had friends that were, como, entrepreneur millionaires, and they want in on purchasing the app. So I don't know.
well, we'll see what happens.
We'll see what happens. We'll see in 75 days.
Yeah.
So 75 days later, and we might be in the same boat, but
Or we won't. Or
hopefully
we'll just be like,
hopefully
all
won't.
right, they lifted the ban. It was all good.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody was going to Red Note, right?
See.
And that's worse. That actually is Chinese owned.
Yeah. Yeah. Supposedly, like the text is Chinese and things like
Yeah,
that.
and people were on there.
And then like when you subscribe to it, it asks like a whole bunch of like access to your phones and files and everything. So
Yeah. So might as well just keep TikTok.
yeah, keep TikTok.
These, it's because these politicians, they're so disconnected from reality, they don't know what's actually going on. I wonder if they actually did see like people actually going to the actual app that is owned by Chinese people. I mean, the Chinese government, and both the Chinese people use it also. But like you said, everything's in Chinese. So
see.
I'm not saying TikTok doesn't do that. They probably do. But then again, I mean, the government has already been found. Our own government spies on us. So, I mean, who cares?
Yeah, they're listening to this podcast right now.
They're listening to this podcast right now. Our FBI agent is thinking, man, not another one of these.
Hello, government.
I wonder what the snack of the day is, though.
I wouldn't like it either.
Yeah.
No, and then people from England and people from like other places, Canada, they're saying now that the Americans are gone.
Yeah, they're like
that was trending.
yeah. Now that the Americans are gone, they're like, where are the good recipes? I was laughing at that when he goes, "What is this? Get the Americans back on TikTok because these recipes are trash." Hey man, that's one thing we know here in America is how to eat.
What do they have that's kind of gross over there? The poutine, the French fries with gravy.
Yeah, man.
That's pretty nasty. And then England,
England's not known for their food.
No.
Their breakfast might be good, but everything else, their mashed peas and their
Soggy peas.
Yeah,
their blood sausage.
Yeah, all that stuff. It's not appetizing to other cultures.
No, not at all. You don't see any England restaurants running around.
Yeah.
Bueno. Well, we'll see.
Sorry, England. If you're anybody from England is watching, hey, I love the football from there, but the food, the only thing I could eat from there is probably the good old English breakfast.
Well, what's good? The fish and chips.
The fish and chips is obviously good. Right? Obviously, they're an island.
The fried fish and the it's French fries, but they call them chips
over
there. But other than that, I think that's it. No,
I follow a page on X called Footy Scran. Right, Scran is their word for snack, right, or food, right?
Okay.
And footy, obviously football, soccer, right? For anybody that doesn't know what footy is. And it's basically you go to different stadiums around the world, and you submit the food. And most of these are in England. Somebody submitted a Philly cheesesteak, right? And
they thought it was the best thing in the world.
There was nothing Philly or cheesesteak about it. It was just the meat was just they didn't chop it up. You know how it's just like a slice of like thin. Sometimes it could be like a little bit of a ribeye or some type of meat, right?
And then they break it apart.
And then they break it apart, right? No, this thing was just full on. It was already the whole one piece with
like a bologna sandwich or like a ham sandwich or what?
No, it was in the regular bread, I guess. But the cheese slices they put in there weren't even melted, so you just see the cheese slices in there. There was no grilled veggies. There was nothing in there. It was just that, and they call it Philly cheesesteak. Mm-hmm. And there was also, I don't know how many times I've seen it when they upload a hamburger, a cheeseburger, and it's always like the bun, the meat, the patty, and the cheese is always off to the side, not even melted. It looks so ridiculous. So even their food sometimes, even when they try to do other cultures' food, it's not working out. It
doesn't work out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I say England. All right, Jerry. You want to get into these RGV topics and get them out of the way, man?
Let's get them out of the way, man.
All right. Out of Westlaco, Westlaco breaks ground on a library expansion. They'll have additional study space, large conference room, and a modern teen area. That's an old library, man.
Is it now?
The one in Westlaco?
Is it?
You remember it had like a fountain in the middle?
I vaguely remember it.
See?
I haven't been there in a long time.
Yeah, it's an older library. And so, yeah, they're going to
Well, that's good. I mean, for a
progress.
yes, for a city that wants to progress in certain areas, and they're growing.
See,
They're still growing. I think Westlaco's one of those up and coming cities that are growing.
Westlaco's big. We talked about Westlaco, didn't?
Yeah, I think
they
so.
Break the $1 billion
Yeah,
economic.
they need to get a better library than what they got.
See, so they're bringing in a whole bunch of money from their retail shops. So,
Yeah, they have a lot of retail over there.
So
No, that's good for Westlaco.
yeah,
Good to see.
good to see.
Maybe they could be just as good as Far.
Almost.
Because I hear Far is pretty good. I don't know. I'm just saying.
Maybe you're biased, Jerry.
Maybe, I don't know. Who knows?
All right, out of UTRGV over there in Edinburgh, man. During the freeze, they closed down for a couple of days, right?
Mm-hmm.
And students started seeing a coyote running around.
Hey, man.
Straight up coyote just running around campus.
Hey.
I guess he was trying to find a place that was warm.
Obviously, man. Sometimes animals just start finding anywhere that could be warm because it's cold, man.
It's freezing. And UTRGV is never empty, man. There's always people there, even though they close, supposedly they closed the campus. I mean, there's people walking around.
Mm-hmm.
They go to the library. I don't think the library closed down, but see, little coyote. It looked cool. It looked, you know what? It kind of looked not like a baby, but not like an adult coyote. It was like a teen.
Yeah, it was a teen. In their teenage years.
See, he was wandering around.
He was a couple years old.
See, he was wandering around.
Yeah.
Some student, they interviewed a student, a girl there, and she was in the biology building. I guess that's where they saw him. So, shout out to UTRGV. It's a pretty cool college. I know that's...
Wasn't that SCC?
That's SCC.
That's an old commercial.
Yeah. Okay, Jerry, hablando de FAR, going back to FAR, you mentioned FAR. FAR's having their annual Say I Do event. So the judge, Jerry Munoz, will be marrying couples on Valentine's Day for free.
Hey, man, look.
You have to pay for the marriage license. You have to get it at the Hidalgo County Clerk's office, but as far as the ceremony, it'll all be free.
Look, that's cool, but I heard a story one time about this, and it's funny.
It's fraud or what?
No, man, this is all legit. I'm talking about the person that was getting married.
Okay.
Apparently, some lady forced her husband to marry her there.
It was like a surprise or what?
No, he looked like he wasn't really all for being there.
Shotgun wedding.
Yeah, it was. So
it's a story as old as
from what I heard, there was rumors going around that there was a guy there, and he didn't want to be there, and the lady pretty much forced him to marry her there.
Well, I mean, it happens. I don't know their situation, but maybe the guy was dragging his feet or whatever.
Maybe, hey, I've been your fiance for
He's
10 years already.
I don't want to waste any money. Pues aquí está.
Exactly.
$3.99.
The ceremony's free, bro.
How
much is it? It's a gift, the gift certificate, the marriage license.
The marriage license? Last I went, it was $45 at the county clerk.
I mean, come on, dude. If it's like $50 now, it's still.
It's just like a filing fee or something. Or no, the printing and the yeah. You just have to have it unsigned, I'm guessing, because once you sign it, you're married.
Yeah.
So yeah, they print it out with your name and info, and then they leave the signatures blank, and then you take it to either a justice of the peace, a priest, a captain, or a pastor, and they'll sign it.
Yeah.
And it becomes valid. You're married.
Yeah, I remember.
Just don't joke around, because if you say no and then you say yes, they'll cancel it. They'll give you back. They'll give you back the license and be like, come back another day.
Damn.
So don't joke around. I've seen videos like that. Where people are like, no, I don't want to get married. And then they're like, I'm just joking. Yes, I want to get married. And the guy, the pastors or the priest is like, no, we can't have that. No, you have to come back another day.
Good thing I didn't joke around when I got married.
This is serious, because this is serious.
Este vato está bien jokester and maybe my wife would have gotten all mad at me if they would have told me come back another day.
Jerry's been known to crack wise.
Yeah, man. I'm a wisecrack.
He's a wisecrack. So yeah, those are all the topics I have for the RGV, Jerry. We've already talked about TikTok. So the inauguration, Jerry, did you see the inauguration?
I did not.
It was during.
I saw snippets of like President Bush and all them people. Bush was the one that everybody was laughing at. And that guy was making faces.
He was making faces.
Yeah, so
he was making faces and making eyes at people, winking at people. Yeah. And he became a meme.
Yeah.
He's a meme now.
Yeah, but no, I didn't watch it. I was watching. I think we were off that day.
Yeah, it was Martin Luther King. So if you worked for a school or government, you were off.
I believe I was watching soccer, basketball, or something during the day. So I don't watch inaugurations. I don't watch anything politics or anything when it comes to stuff like that. So I'm like, nah, that ain't for me.
Yeah, they held it indoors.
Yeah,
they're saying it was because of the weather, but the weather was kind of good.
It's been colder and they've done it outside before.
So, I mean, maybe it could be due to the fact that they've tried to unalive him a couple of times. Maybe.
I was thinking that too. I was like, they probably had it indoors. Not because it's cold, because I think like I said, I read that it was colder before and they've had an errors.
It's been like
you said, it's
snowing.
probably just because they try to like unalive him, like you said. So
yeah. So he went in there swinging, man. He as soon as the inauguration finished and he was sworn in, which
he did a lot of executive orders, right?
A lot, like
over 100.
Over 100. See, and one of them was.
Well, all I'm saying is like, why are eggs still expensive, bro? Because that was a big deal when Biden was president.
I guess it takes time.
Why would it take time? Because they were not giving Biden time. As soon as he was president, everybody was whining already that eggs are expensive. So why eggs are still expensive now? And don't be blaming the bird flu because there was other issues now. Keep that same energy. That's all I'm going to say.
So a couple of things happened with that inauguration. Did you see Elon Musk and his failed wave or salute?
Dude, that bro did not fail. That guy straight up did the Nazi salute.
You think so?
I do not want to hear no excuses for that, man. I'm on X all day, dude. Like, I'm on X all day. And there's so many ways where people try to justify it. There's no justification for that. Everybody who has some sort of freaking working brain, and you say Elon Musk is smart, so he has a working brain, especially these people that you cannot do that and think you're getting away. He's just throwing his heart at people. No, like, come on, bro. No seas bien, dude.
And they're saying that he was doing like some sort of like a spaceship shooting out of his heart.
His thing that he does, he jumps like an X and looks like an idiot, dude. That's what he does. Nah, I don't want to hear any of that. He tries to jump like an X. He looks like a doofus. No. I don't want to hear any of that.
Man.
You don't do that. You do not. Anybody that knows anything
in front of the nation, man.
Yeah. Behind the presidential seal? Dude, I know Trump was like embarrassed by this, man. As it is, like they freaking accuse Trump of being like a massive white supremacist, right? And then you got people from his cabinet over here throwing out the Nazi salute like if there's no tomorrow. Come on, bro. I don't want to hear it. And you could be in the comments fighting with me all you want. Nah, man. If the guy is smart as he is, you don't do that. And I don't want you guys to be blaming Asperger's. You didn't see Trump Jr. doing that, man.
Yeah.
Or Barron Trump.
Barron Trump.
Yeah, you didn't see that guy has Asperger's, and the guy was just waving like his dad, man.
Yeah.
He did it. He has his dad's mannerisms.
He pointed and waved.
Yeah, he did the whole thing. He didn't start throwing the Nazis.
Gave some thumbs up.
Yeah, everything his dad does, he did the same thing.
See.
So don't blame the Asperger's either. Do this guy? Nah.
They had like a video of them both side by side, right? And Trump and Barron está todo calmado, y luego está Elon Musk like brinking.
Yeah, dude.
Like, and on top it said two different types of autism.
Yeah, pretty much.
But yeah, that salute, man. There's no need for him to do that, man.
What's funny is that he's had several instances on X.
Yeah.
To say, hey, man, I didn't mean to do that. I was trying to do this or that. He hasn't even done that. All they're saying is the libs are calling me racist. And that's all he says.
Yeah.
And if you think about it, a white South African, it all makes sense. He's like that. And a lot of people are saying, dude, I
thought he was from Sweden or something.
No, he's from South Africa.
Ah, see?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So he was part of that apartheid thing.
Yeah. So, no, I don't want to hear it.
You want to hear it? Okay. So executive orders, man. He did the TikTok thing, and he declassified several assassinations. One of them being the JFK assassination. He declassified the recordings and other videos of the assassination.
Mm-hmm.
So now they're saying it was another person.
Really?
See,
Wow.
and they're kind of like, plus all the conspiracy theorists are like coming out, and
They
they're
were like, we told you.
we told you, we're reviewing the video, we que el otro, and supposedly it was somebody in the car with him that did the kill shot, basically, because there was one shot that kind of went through his neck, and then like
The other one went through
the other one, his head kind of comes off or explodes or whatever. But yeah, they're saying that it was one of the drivers,
Well, we'll see how those.
and they didn't think Trump was gonna do it, and he did it.
Hey man, that guy doesn't care.
Yeah,
That thing's been out there long enough.
no.
Other presidents should have done it.
It's past the 50-year mark.
Yeah.
So, that thing happened in the 60s, no?
Yeah.
So 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, 10s,
Yeah, man.
20s. Yeah.
You know, there's a lot of people say a lot of bad things about Trump here and there, or whatever. But there's a lot of good things that he does, and some of this stuff, it shouldn't be classified.
No.
That like I like stuff like that. When he does stuff like this, that's
See.
cool, man.
See.
I like that stuff. You know, we could criticize. I could criticize anybody, and these people, you know, as politicians, we could criticize them how we want, but you got to give them their props when their
See.
props is due. This is some of the stuff that you got to give them props for because people want to know,
See.
and we're the American public. We want to know what's going on.
Yeah.
We can't be running, you know, chasing our tails and this happened or this happened. Release the files, release the tapes.
See, it's
and-
an alternate.
and let us come to a conclusion.
It's pretty cool because it's a closer video than the one they originally
Yeah.
had. The Zapruder film, it was from far away, and this one is kind of like the video is kind of close.
Mm-hmm.
It's still bouncing around back and up and down, but like they slowed it down, and yeah, they're having a field day with it, man. All these JFK
I'm sure, man.
enthusiasts, or what are they called? Conspiracy theorists.
Yeah.
I want to circle back. We talked about it, not this past podcast, but the podcast before. Bobby Pulido performing at the Houston Texans halftime show. I saw him, man. He did pretty good.
You saw it?
Yeah. Somebody filmed it with their phone,
Oh.
and he did pretty good, man. He didn't break or like.
This was a couple weeks ago, obviously, because last week the Texans played the Chiefs and they lost. So yeah, a little bit late for this news, Mike. But let's talk about.
I barely saw it, so
Mike barely saw it. All
it's
right.
kind of like fresh in my mind.
All right. No, I didn't see it. I'm not a Texans fan, and I don't know what I was doing at that time.
But they didn't make it like a big show like they did with Beyonce, though.
She's Queen Bee, bro.
Este nomás tenía la little band.
She's Queen Bee. He's not King Bee.
He had the band plopped in the middle of the field, and they played their hearts out, man.
Yeah, no, shout out to Bobby Pulido for doing all that stuff, man, and being in the.
And then the lady recording, like she's recording him, and then like she's singing along with the song.
You know, at least you got to see it. I didn't get to see it. People seeing it live must have freaking loved it, especially if they're Bobby Pulido fans.
See,
You get a free concert of Bobby Pulido who are watching a football game. Awesome.
We'll see. Did they win that game?
No, they won that game. They lost the next game. They lost. They lost to the Chiefs.
Sí. Hablando de los Chiefs, there's been a lot of people online saying that the refs were kind of like on the Chiefs side, but you know,
it's been like this for about a
it's
couple of years.
Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
And they have been on the Chiefs side.
they bring in money.
Patrick Mahomes gets a lot of calls.
Sí.
I don't know how the refs are going to do it because you're getting two of the quarterbacks that love to initiate penalties on the defense.
Okay.
So you're going to get two quarterbacks that.
See, they were saying that he was flopping like a
Yeah,
like in
man,
basketball.
and yeah, he does that a lot. I don't like it. I hope they change the rules. Troy Aikman was really adamant when he was saying this last week about it. They need to change the rules because you can't have a quarterback trying to get you to hit him, and then he hits you, and then they throw a flag.
We'll see.
It should be
what kind of game would that be?
Exactly. This is football at the end of the day. This is not flag football. It's not touch football. You're going to get hit. You're going to get it. If you want to entice or initiate the contact or trying to initiate the contact and then fall and act like if you're the victim of this, just let the play go on. You're not going to get anything, or call a flag on the player for trying to do that. Because you could tell, like, as a football fan that has been watching football for many years, you could tell what the quarterback's trying to do. If the quarterback's really genuinely trying to slide and not get hit, he protects himself. But Mahomes and Josh Allen, they're gonna face off each other on Sunday. They both love to fake out the defense. So
But that Taylor Swift or no?
She's probably gonna be there.
See, she brings in the tickets and the views, man.
She does, but the NFL was here before her, and it'll be there after her.
Yeah.
So I don't need to worry about Taylor Swift if she's gonna be there or not.
So
Sorry, Swifties, but you're not your girl's not the be all end all in the NFL.
Yeah.
This league and this sport has a stranglehold in America. Like there's no tomorrow. Yeah. And each year it sets records about the most viewed this and the most viewed that.
See.
And it constantly outdoes the other sports leagues in the United States.
Yeah.
But we also got to understand as Americans.
So football's winding down, right?
Yeah, we're going to the NFC and AFC championship.
Getting to the nitty gritty, como dice.
Yeah, we'll find out who's going to go to the Super Bowl after this week.
Well, this show comes out on
after this week.
After this week. All right.
I like how Mike just stares into space. He has no idea what I'm talking
about. No, you're speaking Chinese right now, Jerry.
You know, I hope this podcast takes off. So I could talk sports more often, and then people will be like, "Hey, Jerry, we need you to start a podcast about sports." So it'll be like, "Talk RGV Jerry Sports Talk," or "Sports Talk RGV Jerry." I don't know what I'm going to call it, man.
Sports Talk Football with Jerry.
Yeah.
I know, because then you'll pigeonhole.
Or it'll just be like my own segment.
Well, I give you your segment. I give you 5 minutes.
See,
no más que una vez me dice, "Nah, I got nothing, bro." Yeah, me quedo like, okay, dude.
He gives me 5 minutes like they do in the news in Channel 5. They're like, "All right, man, what do you got to say?" Well, here you go. All right, thanks a lot, guys.
All right, thanks a lot, Jerry. Cut his mic. Click. No, man, you can talk sports here, man. No big deal. I'm not really into sports, though. Pero.
You know, and that's good. Because if you like sports, you're so dumb, man. Why would you like sports? Why do you let these people that you don't even know control your mood? You let
them mess with your emotions, Jerry. That's what I'm saying.
You know, the Cowboys hired the worst possible coach yesterday, and I'm like, why?
Having a bad day. Jerry started having a bad day.
No, dude, I'm having a good day. My soccer team won. I'm happy. Nobody can ruin my mood today. You know, even though the Cowboys tried their damn near best yesterday. And then even a Cowboy fan goes, "I hope for the sake of your mental well-being that your other sports teams are better run than the Cowboys so you could actually enjoy life, you know, when the Cowboys are not playing," which I do. But those people that just strictly watch football and are just Cowboys fans and they don't watch anything else, man, guys, pick up another sport, man. Enjoy tennis, go, you know, root for I don't want to say Rafa Nadal because he's like in the end of his career, but root for somebody young and up and coming, and that, you know, they're gonna win many Grand Slams, or root for a soccer team. Just bandwagon off of a soccer team, man.
Speaking of bandwagon, dude, I went to the mall today, man.
What did you see, Mike? This is my favorite topic.
I saw somebody wearing a Washington jersey.
A Washington Commanders or Redskins?
Commanders. It looked like Commanders.
Oh, yeah.
Are they still in the running or what?
Yeah, they're playing the Eagles.
Okay.
Never in my life have I seen somebody wear a Washington Commanders jersey willingly down here in the valley.
I mean, I didn't know what it was.
That just shows you.
I didn't know what it was until I got up close.
Fan.
Yeah, it was a bandwagon fan.
Look, and I said this on my Facebook the other day. I see a lot of Chiefs bandwagons, right? I've never seen so many Chiefs bandwagons ever in my life because before Patrick Mahomes, there was only one Chiefs fans I knew. I think I said this before on this podcast before.
And now there's hundreds. It's ridiculous.
Pues
todas las Swifties.
It's ridiculous, dude. Pick a team and stay with it. Don't be switching teams. Before it was a bunch of Patriots fans. Oh, Tom Brady.
49ers fans. I've seen 49ers fans.
49ers fans will always be there. They're a big brand.
See.
They're always going to have fans.
Raiders. I know some people wear Raiders.
Raiders fans, yeah.
Just because of the color.
Yeah, but my God, people have some shame. Stop jumping on the bandwagon. Pick a team and stay with a team.
Déjalo.
Grow a set, man.
Déjalo, Jerry. Déjalo.
No, because these are the same fans that were big fun of me because the Cowboys lost.
How much is a jersey, by the way?
$105. Dude, these people are willing to spend another $105 just to make fun of you. Hey, you're a Cowboy fan. You guys suck, man. Hey, what are you a fan of? Oh, the Chiefs, man. We never lose. Yeah, what were you a fan before that? Probably the Patriots. They're not going to say. They're not going to openly admit I was a Patriots fan for this. But, dude, seriously, guys, have some freaking shame. That's the worst thing you could do. I will never respect you. Jerry Garza on the internet will never respect you for jumping bandwagons.
Jerry says not to be a bandwagoner.
Yeah, don't be a bandwagoner. Don't be like that, man. Don't be a D.
Yeah. I bought a Bears jersey.
Yeah, but it's because
it says Singletary.
Yeah, you're playing on words, man. That's low-key genius, but
yeah,
this guy.
That's pretty cool. It was hard finding one my size, though.
Where were you on, like, eBay the whole time?
See, I was on eBay and Amazon, and yeah, I finally found one. It's a total knockoff, but...
Hey, man.
Oh, wow.
Like I said, that's freaking hilarious, though.
Yeah. Well, all right, Jerry. We're not going to do the... What's it called? The shout-out. Pues yeah. Ya se me acabó el inspiration para hacer el shout-out. So we're just going to go straight to the snack. You ready?
Let's go for it, man.
I got to drink again.
Oh, it's a drink.
Drink.
Oh, my God.
Going back. Dragon Ball Z energy drinks.
Oh, my...
That's Power Boost. Warrior Power.
Uh-oh. Oh, my God. We got another one?
And Spirit Bomb. It says Goku, Piccolo, and Vegeta.
All right. So which one are we going with first?
Do Vegeta first, man. Lo que quieras, Jerry. It's okay. These are energy drinks. So I got them at the Five Below.
Five Below, man. Late, guys. If you guys want to know where we get our stuff, it's always Five Below.
Five Below. My daughters love going to Five Below, man.
Five Below is a cool store, man.
Oh, it's pink. ¿Cuál es esa? Piccolo?
I don't know the characters. I'm gonna stay quiet because if I say it wrong, somebody in
Piccolo Warrior Power
is punching their.
No, we got educated on the last time. Remember? Yeah.
So I'm just gonna stay quiet, guys. You know who this is.
It's Piccolo Warrior Power.
All right.
It's pink. Doesn't say the flavor though.
Doesn't taste like anything to me.
No, it doesn't.
It has no flavor whatsoever.
No. It gives a little bit of melon, but
this is Vegeta. Oh, I got that one right. See,
Power Boost. All
right. Ooh, this one has a color.
Piccolo. If I remember correctly, Piccolo is a plant. Like a plant type of being. Power Boost.
Yeah, it has like a berry taste to it. But very small hint of it.
It's real carbonated, though.
These are super carbonated. Look, if you guys want an energy drink and you don't want to taste anything about the drink, these are it. There's like very little.
It's like dull flavor, right?
Yeah, there's no flavor to it.
I guess it's a novelty type of thing.
Yeah.
You have a Dragon Ball. Whoa. That one looks like detergent.
This is going to be the last episode of
Spirit Bomb.
RGV Podcast. One of us got a...
I'll see you guys in the emergency room.
Yeah. So this is blue or purple. I don't know what color it is.
It's blue. Yeah.
It tastes like the other one.
They all taste the same.
Yeah. Well, guys, there's not much to say. They don't taste like anything.
Yeah, their flavor is really subtle. It's just really carbonated.
Yeah, it's really carbonated, real subtle. It tastes like a berry flavor.
Goku. So, what do you give it, Jerry? Thumbs wise.
I'm going to give it one thumb up because I would give it two if they actually tasted like something.
See.
And it was good. I mean, they're good if you want an energy drink. You just want to... They're 160 calories. If you guys want to know for the whole can.
Yeah.
I
It's
guess
very
it's
cool. I like them. I give them 2 thumbs up, man.
You
I
give it 2 thumbs up.
I give it 2 thumbs up.
I can see 2 thumbs up.
For what they are, it's like a novelty type thing. Oh, I mean, I'm seeing myself like as a kid going, oh, look, I can get the Goku drink.
Give me this and
Buy me the Goku drink.
Yeah.
Buy me the Piccolo drink.
that way.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's good. And
Well, there you go, guys.
Get a boost.
That's our rating.
Yeah. If you didn't catch that, Jerry has a hard time with colors.
Yeah, I don't know if it's purple or blue, but
Yeah,
it's there.
People make fun of him all the time.
Mike makes fun of me all the time. Not people. Mike is people.
Well, all right, Jerry. 2 thumbs up for me, 1 thumb for Jerry. And that's our show, Jerry. I had a good one.
It was a good show.
Yeah. Follow us on our social media. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up. Subscribe on YouTube. We have Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, X, and TikTok for the time being.
Subscribe to YouTube because I'm trying to see if we could get that to 100. Right now we're on 69.
69.
Nice.
Yeah, nice.
See if we could get it to 100.
Yeah.
So please, guys, subscribe to YouTube.
And
Try to see if we can get to 100 and see if we can start catching up to our TikTok.
Yeah. And we have Spotify. Full episodes on Spotify as well. Jerry, thank you for co-hosting with me.
Thanks, Mike.
And thank you all for staying to the end of the video. And we hope you have a great rest of your day. And we hope you have a great rest of your week. Thank you.